Hey YouTube, it's Alexi Giovani and I'm back with a video to give you the lowdown on all the collectibles and achievements from Brewster, our beloved barista. And if you're like me, you would have raced into the museum to find Brewster. Unfortunately, despite me having donated 60 catchable things to have invited Red and start collecting art, I still wasn't seeing him. Hopefully you haven't restarted your island for this. Whilst my Critterpedia is complete except for that darn sea pig, I'd realised I hadn't donated any sea creatures to this museum. This is due to me moving from my old island to this new island on my Switch OLED. And if you're thinking about moving your character to a new Switch, check the linked video on screen and in the description below. Anyway, to remedy this issue of not having Brewster yet, all you need to do is find a sea creature and donate it to Blathers. Then it's the good old leave the museum and come back in again. Blathers is then thinking to go on a mini quest. As previously mentioned in other videos, Brewster loves gyroids. Hey, like me. And so you have to find Brewster using a cap and ride, and the rest is pretty straightforward. You'll find that some of the NPCs make their way for their takeaway from Brewster from time to time. So here's a little montage of recollection of when they came in to order their coffee based on the number of coffees that I had had. I do wonder if it's a coincidence and whether that's the same for everyone. So do let me know in the comments below if you've seen anyone else come in for what seems to be a free takeaway from Brewster. Hey Isabel, wait! I'm about to get to telling you about Brewster's loyalty program and gifts. From my notes, you're informed after your 4th coffee that Brewster will be serving takeaway from the counter to the right. So by your 5th coffee day, you can take it away, which is 100 bells more for 300. The main difference is that you can keep it in your inventory and favourite if you like. However, unlike coffee at the counter, the takeaway gives you 3 power points, which is the equivalent of eating 3 pieces of fruit, which gives you that ability to move trees or bust rocks. So do be mindful of that if you decide to milk a rock for resources only to smash it. I know what you're thinking, and you're probably wondering, is it even worth me getting a coffee every day when you play the game? Well, aside from that somewhat psychological connection to starting your day with coffee as you do with real life, you are rewarded through achievements of milestones at the 5, 10, 20, 30 and 50 in the Come Home to the Roost achievement. However, this is just part of the award. As far as I'm aware, these do not have to be consecutive days, so don't have that added pressure or stress of missing a day. When you tick 1 coffee over each one of these achievements, so that's for the 6th, 11th, 21st, 31st and 51st, Brewster will stop you on the way out to give you a little something of a bit of a thanks. There's also rewards for the 16th and 41st for a total of 7 gifts, and here's the lineup that I received. I've also seen a bit of misinformation about this being in line with the awards of the same day of the achievement milestones, so let me know in the comments. Did you get the gift the same day or 1 coffee after you unlock the achievement? And let me know what coffee count you're up to as well. How do you drink your coffee, at the counter or do you take it away? Whenever you visit the Roost, be mindful of who you see in there. On the days that there's either Shooting Stars or Celeste is likely visiting, you might catch her having a coffee before her own shift. And I've also seen Daisy May relaxing with a coffee early into the afternoon on a Sunday after her morning turnip trading. There are also others that you might see like Don here, who's the brother of Rossetti from prior to New Horizons. Rossetti used to give you a bit of a lecture for quitting the game without saving. Thank God he's gone. One of the other fun aspects of the Roost is inviting friends or family, so you too might have already been fumbling around how this works, but here's a bit of a run through. I've got 2 of my nieces visiting me who featured in another video of mine to test out whether or not a visitor could use the portable ABD, which we found we can, so do check out that linked video on screen and in the description below for that little tip and other goodies. The way ordering coffee works is that all visitors on your island need to be in the Roost, and seems to be that the last one, or at least one of them, will shout everyone coffee. I've also had my sister-in-law visit, who is an American and was missing having a coffee in Melbourne, so this is her way of reliving a real-life experience. Leave a note too if you fumbled on ordering coffee with visitors. Also, do check my video on poor Brewster linked on screen, which aside from serving customers like this, seems to be somewhat bored most of the time. I'll leave it in the description as well. On screen are easy access to the videos that I'd mentioned earlier, so before you click on them, hit that like and head over to the next one. This is Alexi Giovani signing off, and until next time, see ya! Oh, don't forget to subscribe!